Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Q&A for Immunity Building Qigong for Self-Healing. Clear emotional and energetic blocks to address dis-ease and unlock radiant health. I am Natalia Caraway with the Shift Network, and it's my pleasure to be your host as we explore the teachings of Master Mingtong and address questions about his upcoming course, which begins on Wednesday, October 28th at 9 a.m. Pacific. If you are unable to join us live, you can still participate in this course. I'll explain a bit more about that later, but first I want to introduce my guest. Master Mingtong joyfully and skillfully translates the ancient teachings of wisdom healing Qigong for modern times. Born and raised in China, Master Mingtong received extensive Qigong training under Grandmaster Pang at the largest Qigong medicineless hospital in China. Named Qigong Master of the Year by the World Congress for Qigong and TCM, Master Mingtong leads retreats and workshops internationally with tens of thousands of people. He founded the Qi Center, a beautiful 79-acre retreat to bring Qigong wisdom to benefit others based on his success working with all ages and many physical and emotional challenges. Please join me in welcoming Master Mingtong who's going to share a meditation before we get started with questions. Master Mingtong, it's so wonderful to have you with us.
Thank you, Natalie. It's wonderful to be here, join together, and share this energetic space. So I'm looking forward to any question from this community, beautiful community. And meanwhile, let's starting a meditation so we can connect with the energy, connect with our purpose being together, not only in this occasion, but in general, sharing this process together. So allow yourself comfortably relax to your comfortable position and gently close your eyes. And listening inwardly, looking inwardly, and noticing inwardly, embracing all the sensation, feeling, experience of life inside of your body. With the pure intention of coming back to your own body as a home, the most sacred home inside of you. And deeply acknowledging, embracing the deeper dimensions of your body, the pure energy dimension, allowing the subtle energy, the invisible energy, the pure energy of life, naturally connecting with the earth beneath you, beneath us, the power, the presence of the earth, naturally connecting you, naturally nourishing you, naturally deeply empowering you. And continuously relaxing, allowing, naturally opening to the pure energy of the entire universe, above you, above us. Acknowledging the pure energy presence of all creation of the universe. Naturally gathering to the planet Earth. Naturally gathering to this energy field. For healing, for nourishment, for deep transformation of life. Acknowledging the pure energy of your big heart deep inside of you, naturally awakening, naturally opening, naturally connecting with the pure source energy of loving kindness, pure source energy of compassion, pure source energy of joy, acknowledging, feeling all the energetic presence of all the participants connecting with each other, directly, indirectly, locally, non-locally. For the highest purpose of healing, awakening ourselves, healing, awakening of humanity. And feeling your body slowly with pure awareness, pure loving kindness. And slowly moving your body from your hip and gently rotating your hip as deep as you can, as slow as you can. And gently and deeply moving your shoulder joints, rotating your shoulder joints. Slowly, deeply, lovingly. Enjoy your body. Enjoy the movement. Now slowly moving your spine, your entire spine, internally stretching, internally opening, internally moving, connecting. Now moving your body freely, slowly, freely. Embracing all the sensation, feeling inside of you. Allowing the energy, the power of life inside of you. Naturally awakening, opening, flowing deeper and deeper. With the inner connection of your body, gently, slowly open your eyes whenever you're ready. So one of the activity in this course I enjoy so much over the years is not only sharing the wisdom, the energy information, doing the practice together, and especially now we can do that so convenient at home and energetically feel the connection, but also really engaging with these questions. And these questions come from all participants and could be from, issues years from the past, or could be just issue come from out of the timing of the present. So whatever, deeper question, challenges, issue we're facing, we're addressing, really allow us to discover what is possible, discover what is a new option, also discover what is the new experience. And from there, we can discover the hidden potential. Often I say, opening the doorway, the new doorway, so you can move forward. And life is about movement, moving forward in our life. But same time is about energy movement inside of your body. So if the energy is stuck, contracted, not moving, then naturally you feel stuck in all dimensions, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. Also feel, the life in general feels stuck. I think that's what we're feeling right now, collectively during this time of challenge of pandemic. So whatever can help us moving energy, but also moving forward in our life can be truly beneficial. So with that said, I'm ready for any questions with that intention, with that purpose.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Master Mingtong, for bringing us together so beautifully in this present moment. And we are going to spend the rest of our time together exploring questions for Master Mingtong as we prepare for his video course, Immunity Building Qigong for Self-Healing, which begins October 28th at 9 a.m. Pacific. I want to invite you all to visit our website, qigongcourse.com. That's spelled Qigong course.com, to learn more about this 7-module course and to find a link to register. All right, let's get started with some questions. I want to thank everyone who sent questions in ahead of time through our webcast. For those of you who are just joining us live, you can type your questions into the chat and I'll read them out. We'll start with this question that came through our webcast. This one is from Matt, and Matt wrote, "When I try to be still, tension builds up, especially in the head area. Can sound healing help release the tension if I'm unable to get into a relaxed state?"
The short answer is yes. So in general, we know the benefit of sitting meditation and calming your mind, being still, so on, cultivating awareness. But often it's very challenging for a lot of people, even long-term meditators. So in general, like more you want to calm your mind, the more you feel the busy mind, even feel the tension of the body, then you kind of struggle between, the busyness of the mind, the tension of the body, and then trying to calm the mind. It can be very challenging. And so it's a skill. It can be cultivated over the years, slow sitting meditation. So on the other hand, wisdom healing Qigong take another approach. On one hand, honoring the power of sitting meditation, cultivating awareness, mindfulness, calmness, stillness, and that is continue to be really important. On the other hand, we're also cultivating more like proactive meditation technique. So that's including movement, including sound, including actively visualizing the energy. So the unique quality of wisdom healing Qigong practice is a meditation involved with movement, sound, visualization, even sitting, standing meditation, but also the unique quality is about connecting with energy. So when you're connecting with the energy, then the mind can go beyond the story. The mind can go beyond the struggle, the tension also we feel, in the body, physical, even emotional. So proactively working with energy, connecting with energy, that's the unique quality of wisdom healing Qigong meditation. So again, yes, the short answer is yes, the sound healing can help you. On one hand, connecting with the body, working with energy. But on the other hand, the mind can release or take a vacation from the busyness of story, as well from accumulated tension of the past. Especially right now, we're experiencing so much stress. So when we come into the body, in the first stage, cultivating awareness, mindfulness of the body, then you start to feel the tension, feel the stress, not just happening in this moment, but accumulate from the past. So the proactive practice, including the vibration, including the movement, can releasing this tension, releasing this stress, releasing this accumulative pattern from the past. So not only the mind can relax more, cultivating deeper stillness, but also you're changing the energy patterns. You're shifting the energy pattern from contraction to openness. So you're naturally increasing the capacity for health, for healing, and for emotional joy, emotional love, as well deeper spiritual fulfillment.
That's great. Thank you so much. And I think that leads nicely into Lauren's question here, asking, how do we notice if and when Qigong practice is positively working in our bodies?
That's really good question. See, the unique quality, I think, one of the most important quality I appreciate of Qigong is you can feel automatically. It's like you're the one, connecting with your body. You have your own mind, body, heart, spirit. So when you tap into the energy, then the mind, body, heart, spirit naturally responding to the energy that you're connecting, you're awakening, you're moving, you're vibrating, and so it is experience. It's a direct experience whenever you do it. So the common, feeling during the practice, after the practice, is feeling more energy, feeling more aliveness, more movement of energy, movement of life inside of your body. So when you pay attention, so then you feel more connection with your own body energy, more connection with the energy of the earth, more connection with the energy of life in general, including your loved ones, community, and so on. So this connection is really closely associated with the feeling of love, feeling of joy, feeling of oneness instead of isolation, separation, limitation, so on. So this direct experience of energy feeling, energy quality is the most important validation how you're benefiting. So then over time, you become more sensitive to this process of change in a deeper dimension. Overall, in the beginning, it's more a general feeling. Then eventually become a pattern. You're creating a new pattern of energy functioning in a better, in more optimal levels. Then including the symptom can reduce, including other medical issue can be healed, including the best case is total recovery. So that is the process. And obviously the quality of life, can be improved very dramatically, very measurably, very fast.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. Our next question from Zerman asking, why does my body become shaky during practice? Very fatigued after I practice for many hours.
That's a very good question. So that means the practitioner, the good news is the practitioner is sensitive to energy. Yeah, the energy is invisible. The mind trying to grasp, like, why I'm feeling all these experience, including shaking. I'm not touching anyone. No one is pushing me. There's no stimulation by, electric, anything like that. Why the body starts shaking? The energy is invisible, but the energy is a force. It's a power. It's a life. So when you are connecting with the energy well, especially when you're sensitive, then your body responding to the energy very intensively. So the common phenomena is the body shaking, sometimes even feeling of out of control, as if as if the energy is doing its own work beyond, everything else you do. So that's just kind of normal feeling. It's a good thing. It's a good news. That means the energy is moving, the energy is awakening, the energy is connected, you're sensitive to energy. So the bad news, it means the body still have blockages. The body still have stress. And of course, that's always true. We often ignore them. We not deal with you just, when, for example, if you have a pain, you have any, serious, even physical discomfort in the body, when you just lying there watching the TV, your mind not paying attention to your body, you feel comfortable as if the pain is not there, the intensity of discomfort is not there. But when you pay attention, when you working with energy, allowing the energy to awake, to open, flow beyond just sitting comfortable, then this intensity energy want to move slow your body, encountering these blockages. Then you're feeling the tension. So when the tension, so it's good news, bad news happening. The good news is strong energy is awakening, opening, is flowing. The bad news is the blockage is still there from the past. So that creating a strong tension, then the body starts to shake. So it's very understandable when you look at an energetic point of view. So the suggestion is allowing it to happen. Don't stop the shaking. Relax, learn to relax, and same time continuously follow the practice as instructed. Then over the time, you still can feel the strong energy without feeling of shaky or out of control. So it's a capacity. You developing this muscle over time, become more confident, more familiar, more direct experience of every day. Good question.
Thank you so much. Okay, this next question is from G asking, can this course be useful to someone in a wheelchair who has difficulty raising their arms?
Yeah, and that's another, practical quality of wisdom healing Qigong is accessible to anyone, beneficial for anyone. So overall, I want to mention these three qualities. One is can be challenging. The practice can be challenging, especially some of the physical practice. But on the other hand, they're all doable for any condition, any ages. You can adapting to this practice, including the movement, whether by standing or sitting, even lying down. So when you do certain movement, if you cannot do all of them, then you do what you can do. By focus on what you can do, then you're creating opportunity to improve from whatever challenge, whatever condition you're working with. So Qigong it's not about perfection. It's about improvement. It's about doing what you can, continuously improving. Then over the time, you start realizing, I'm doing more than last week, or I'm doing more than last month. That is a tangible, practical demonstration of the improvement. So it does not require you to do everything, or it does not require you to do everything perfect. then there's a whole range of different kind of practice allow you to benefit. Yeah, if some of the movement is too physical, too challenging, then you do that part as much as possible, but then you do a lot of gentle movement. Yeah. Then if the movement it become, whenever you feel too intense, then you also can do the sound practice. So it's not limiting to your physical, limit, whatever capacity. Then you can do meditation. You're not just sitting there, relaxed. Your mind working with energy. So the key is really 3 different ways allow you to tap into the energy. Slow the movement, slow the sound, slow the meditation. Then when the energy is awakening, opening, flowing, increasing over time, then you naturally feel the improvement. That's how it works, yeah. So it's not about, anything is isolated technique or isolated events. You do this, then everything's fixed or not. It's just about continuous improvement of your energy, which is the foundation of your health. That is the foundation of your life. That's the foundation for your emotional well-being as well as your spiritual growth. So that's how that works. So really it doesn't matter whether you're in a wheelchair, it doesn't matter whether, you're diagnosed with any kind of issue. Often, so many now diagnosed as a chronic disease. That means, incurable from a conventional medical point of view. But that is in the context of just using the drug, using physical, treatment, without considering energy, without considering the power of the mind. So when you're introducing the power of the mind, the power of energy, then your experience is very different. Your process is very different. So you're not limited to any physical limitation, so to speak. You can continuously improve. That is I think, one of the most powerful quality of Qigong, especially wisdom healing Qigong. So again, thank you for that question.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Master Mingtong. And I think a lot of what you just shared touches on this next question as well, but I wanted to ask since it came in from Lenore. I have rheumatoid arthritis, and it is so difficult to live in this body. Will Qigong help me?
Yeah. First, I want to say again, Qigong can help any disease, period. Any disease. Can help anyone who is willing to practice. Okay, there's no promise of total cure, and yet can improve. And you can experience directly by doing it. Okay, and yet, how to work with the particular challenge of any particular disease, then we can make a suggestion of the time during the courses. Yeah. So, for example, well, first of all, what I said is true. You know the truth when you understand life is based on energy. This body is made of energy. Once you understand that, understand how Qigong work with energy, then the implication of wisdom healing Qigong can heal any disease, can improve any health condition. It's natural outcome, natural. Yeah. So in terms of problem with arthritis, especially rheumatoid arthritis, can be really painful, really challenging, no matter whatever the diagnosis might be, including deficiency of the immune system, including all the symptoms of inflammations and so on. Even the immune system start to kill the healthy, cell of the body, and that's extremely painful. Yeah. So in this course, we're going to addressing, not only the importance, but how to use wisdom healing Qigong to improve the function of the immune system in general. So that's I have addressed that, in terms of principle in the interview with Stephen Diamond. So we're going to, do the practice to do that. So when you're experiencing the pain, the discomfort with these conditions, then we're making this assumption, oh, it's impossible to do this movement. Oh, it's impossible to do anything to make a positive change. These are all story based on the past experience, might be true from the past. So what are we learning here is something completely new. You're learning not only move the body, but you're learning to move the body energetically. Yeah. You learn to move the body slowly. Yeah. You learn to discovering a new relationship with your body. The most important shift we're going to learn. Yeah. Instead of resisting the body, judging the body, complaining about the body for all these reasons, whether it's pain, whether it's arthritis, whether it's other physical condition. We learn to love this body. That is your own body, my dear. No matter what happened in the past, no matter what is the pain, what is the symptom, what is the trauma, this is your body. That's the only body you have. So the first step is learning to love your body. Yeah. So when you move gently, slowly, with this loving kindness, with this compassion, with a deeper acceptance, deeper connection with your body, in this process, energy start opening, energy start flowing, energy start nourishing. So in spite of the pain of your joints, you start feel sense of aliveness, sense of well-being with the rest of your body. Then this energy going to continue move slow your entire system, including your skeleton system. Bones and joints, even bone marrow. And this energy continuously awakening the healthy function of the immune system. Right now, with arthritis, the immune system is functioning, but unhealthy function is overtaxing for no reason. So through all the practice, we're changing these patterns. So on one hand, how we do the practice allow you to do it beyond assumption from your past experience, from whatever condition. On the other hand, deeply addressing the energetic issue, the energetic causes, the energetic function of your body, so naturally improving these functions of whatever issue might be, whatever system of your body, whether it's immune system, digestive system, heart, cardiovascular system, kidney, hormone system, brain, nerve system, so on. We're going to realize all these systems has to work together to improve true health. And that is being missing in our conventional medical paradigm, medical treatment, even in the way we're thinking about health. So that is so important for us to learn. So of course, these are key points I want to remind of us how we can move through these challenges, including this particular condition, arthritis, but also any condition. So we're going to address these questions more deeply and applying what I'm sharing in this process. Thank you.
Very powerful. Thank you so much. We are here with Master Mingtong Gu learning about his course, Immunity Building Qigong for Self-Healing, which begins on Wednesday, October 28th. Please visit qigongcourse.com. That's Qi spelled Qi, qigongcourse.com for all the details and to register to join us. All right, here's our next question. This came from Baz asking, I struggle with fatigue and don't get good sleep. How do I become more at peace with myself and heal so I can get a better sleep?
Yeah, I think, the challenge of sleep is so common nowadays, whatever different diagnose or not. We know it's caused by stress. Especially now, there's so much mental stress, but the stress the body carry, preventing us from relaxation. Sleep is such a most important way of relaxation. Rest and relax and energize, recharge yourself. You have to recharge your batteries overnight. That's probably in a way more important than eating food. Anytime when you missing evening of sleep, it's like no matter how much food you eat, it's still not difficult to recover. We all know that. So the approach in Qigong is really one of the main things is focus on reducing stress, releasing stress. Not only the stress we're experiencing mentally in this challenging time, from all the news, all the stories, all the concept, all the judgment, all the conflict, all the confusion, but also the emotional stress and deeper stress of worries, anger, sadness, and fear, and so on. Then also the physical stress accumulate, mostly from lack of movement when we're sitting so much, in front of computer, in front of TV, in front of the driving wheels, then this whole physical body not getting enough movement, so carry the stress, And so it's really about stressing all these levels. But even people talking about it, the importance of addressing stress. But the problem is nobody can do it for you. Most approach is thinking, you're trying to, live life different ways, avoiding stressful issues. You can't. Life is stressful. You cannot avoiding anything. These external circumstances, including stress in relationship, more you're trying to change other people, more you can feel more stress. So it's really what you can change is internal response. So no drug can take away your stress. No one else can take away the stress that in your mind, in your body, in your heart. So ultimately, this practice is empower you, discover it's possible. You can work with the stress. You can reduce stress. But at the same time, allow you to creating a new energy pattern inside of you so that you can respond into whatever circumstances with less stress, less anxiety, less fear. So you can maintain the inner, calmness, inner peace, inner balance, and deeply activating the inner resilience. So in this case, fatigue, lack of sleep is closely related. So when you deal with energetic, imbalance or energetic contraction in the body, energetic issue in the body, you naturally, resolving all these issues, sleep issue, fatigue issue, other symptom issues, whatever different problem we're experiencing, but the deeper issue is energetic stress, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. And that is so important to understand. And people thinking, oh, we mentally understand, but without asking the question, how do you reduce stress? How can you truly release stress in this challenging circumstance, challenging time? That's more than just, reading a book, reading, all these self-help guidelines. You have to do the work. You have to do the practice. Yeah. You have to get inside your own body, my dear. How last? So just mentally deal with not enough. Not enough. We're living so much in the head without realizing the bodies continuously carry all the stress we accumulate from the past as well the present. So that's what this practice is designed for. Yeah, you can release the stress from the past, same time reduce the stress from the present circumstances.
Very profound. Thank you so much, Master Mingtong. Well, we have time for a few more questions, but before we take those, I just want to share a few details about immunity building Qigong for self-healing. Join Master Mingtong for this 7-week course as we discover wisdom healing Qigong and sound healing practices to transform the isolation, anxiety, and physical illness in these troubling times and restore balance and well-being. Master Mingtong will share simple yet powerful sound healing and movement practices to help you release your blocks, eliminating daily or accumulated stress, rejuvenating your immune system, improving your overall health, and restoring a positive outlook on life. The 7-module course takes place on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Pacific, starting October 28th. You will receive audio and video replays, transcripts, and any other materials through your course homepage. Also, I'd like to remind everyone that we offer a no-risk money-back guarantee on our courses, giving a full 2 weeks until November 11th to make sure that you absolutely love it. As an added option, all participants are welcome to connect via a private community group that we host on Facebook so that you can stay connected with one another throughout the course. Everyone who registers receives the Immunity Building Qigong for Self-Healing bonus collection. And we have so many great resources here, so let me share what's included. First off, you will receive the 100-day Gong chart. This is a motivational PDF chart from Master Mingtong, where you can record a daily completed practice. You will also receive Deeper Sleep Meditation. This is an audio recording from Master Mingtong. And you'll also get a meditation series of 3 video meditations from Master Mingtong on the topics of immune system health, reducing stress, and longevity and spiritual fulfillment. And you'll also receive Ancient Qigong Sound Healing for Emotional Well-Being, which is a wonderful video dialogue with Master Mingtong Gu and Sharon Smith. Now, when you register by midnight Pacific, Saturday, October 24th, you'll receive an additional bonus. This bonus is titled Meditation for Overcoming Fear and Anxiety. This is a video practice from Master Mingtong, and I'd love to share a little more detail on this special bonus. Master Mingtong shares, stress is at the root of a long list of emotional and physical challenges and can greatly diminish the immune response. Master Mingtong's powerful practice will guide you to transform fear and anxiety into love and inner peace. As you follow along with this meditation, you'll acknowledge the truth of your inner existence, discover where fear originates, and explore how to move past it. All right, wonderful. We're going to move on to a few more questions. So Master Mingtong, Rebecca has a little bit of a technical question on the course, wondering how much of the course will be practice and how much will be lecture?
Think each module it can be different variation. Overall, is like 1/3 time of teaching, 1/3 time of practice, and 1/3 time of question answers. And that's its kind of overall structure. Yeah. Then each session depends on not only the theme, but the moment as well as the group need. Sometimes longer teaching, sometimes longer practice, sometimes longer question answer. And all these activities really inseparable. So allow us really connecting energetically with the information, with the guidance, with deeper, insight as well, deeper experience of practice. So then we're also going to focus on how to really developing a more, consistent daily practice so you can truly experience the benefit, not only for short term, but also for long term.
Great. Thank you so much for clarifying. Johanna was asking, in your introductory presentation, you stated that all disease could be led back to two patterns. One you discussed was contraction. What's the other pattern? And will you cover both of these in the upcoming course?
Yes. First pattern is disconnection of mind body. That is the main challenge. That's the main epidemic in the modern lifetime now. We're living so much in the head, so much in the mind, the story. We totally disconnected from the body. So it's not a surprise for us to have all these problem with the body. And that's most important, actually. Then the second pattern is the contraction in the body, energetic contraction. That's relating to physical as well, emotional. Also the mental stress, mental contraction, energetically also in the body. It's happening in the body. So that's the second pattern, yeah. And if I add, the third pattern is really overall ignorance. It's we have so much knowledges, and yet very lack of wisdom is getting us into trouble. So the knowledge is more about, more, and complexity. Yeah. Wisdom is more about simplicity. Is about the big picture of life. Is about oneness, interconnectedness. Is also about deeper, direct experience, what is possible beyond all story, beyond all assumption. So it's really about upgrading our paradigm. So as Einstein said, I'm paraphrasing, you cannot use the same mindsets to solve the problem from which the mindsets created. So really letting go of these limitations in our way of thinking. These, I think of this as the mind living in all these boxes, self-created, personally, collectively. That is another deeper pattern. So to break in this box, to open to the big spaciousness, big creativity, big potential is also the main focus of wisdom healing Qigong. So these three things is really summarizing what we focus on wisdom healing Qigong and what are we addressing deeply, these patterns, physical, emotional, and the mental.
Great, thank you so much. Okay, our next question here is from Jan, and Jan wrote, I feel very blocked when it comes to joy. It's hard to get happy and stay happy in these times. What is an energetic block composed of? And is it always the same composition, or can different people have different composition of their energetic blockages?
So everybody's story is different, circumstance is different, you know, even the way thinking is different, so on. But the energetic feeling of happiness is really deeply associated with the heart, associating with the heart. So basically, when the energy of your heart contracted, doesn't matter what's the reason behind, what's the past, what's the story, and we're experiencing lack of joy, lack of happiness. So wisdom healing Qigong is about connecting with the heart deeply, beyond the story, beyond circumstances. Whatever is true, circumstances, in the personal level and the collective level. You learn to go deeper into your body, connecting with the energy of your heart and embracing these challenging sensation feeling inside of you. Most likely feeling the contraction, feeling the discomfort, even feeling the pain in the heart. So slow this practice of movement, sound, we opening the energy in spite of these challenging feeling, in spite of the challenging circumstances. We allow the energy open. So more the energy of the heart open, then more you start experiencing the feeling of joy, feeling of happiness, without any story, without any reason. Often I say, if you can be happy for no reason, then the rest take care of itself. If you're trying to find a reason to be happy, then you will find more reason to be not happy. That is a paradox of life. Thank you for asking that question. So we're going to discover that, experience that in this process.
I love that. Thank you so much. All right. This next question came from Deb. Deb wrote in, I'm a big hugger, and COVID times have been really brutal for me because I don't get to have the sort of physical affection that I'm used to. I feel like it's negatively impacting me in a lot of ways. What role does touch play in Qigong? And are there any practices you would recommend during these times?
That's a good question. Quite a surprise question. I love it. So personally, it's a gift I discover as a surprise by living in the West. People in China, they're rarely, of course, don't hugging or kissing or, maybe touching, somewhere, maybe shaking hand, and just hugging, just so beautiful, so intimate, so, just so fulfilling. It's like, it's a really gift I enjoy so much by living in the in the US. So I can relate into your questions very well, in this time of pandemic. No matter how much hug you have in your family, whoever you can hug, without risking safety, you still feel, kind of lack of personal, intimate, physical connection with, friends, with the people in general. And so overall, this feeling of disconnection, for whatever reason, either for lack of physical touch, our, communication, our, social interactions, and this isolation is also the main cause of stress. Also the main cause of contraction in the body. And this isolation also really increasing the problem of immune systems. There's enough data, scientific research validate that, Not only just depression, other emotional issues. So in Wisdom Healing Qigong, not only we recognize, connection with each other is so important, but we're learning how to connect with each other energetically. For example, when we're not able to physically touch each other, what do? in this online program, we learn to energetically, hugging each other. In this moment, you can feel this, feel this, especially in the gallery view, with hundreds even, you're just amazing. Everybody, energetically hugging everybody's brain, hugging everybody's heart, hugging everybody's energy presence. You can feel it. Yeah. Then you're also learning to hug yourself. When you're missing hugging someone else, you can hug yourself. Feel cozy, feel intimate, feel sweet with yourself. So these are just a simple example. But the more important thing is really how to cultivate the energetic connection, with yourself, with each other, with life, in spite of circumstances, including the physical separation, distance, so on. And that's what we're learning. So another energetic connection participant naturally feel is when you're practicing wisdom healing Qigong, we're always starting with organizing the Qi field. And from the energy of your heart, you're connecting with the other participant. So this feeling of connection is so energetically present. Often we say the heart has no boundary, the mind has no boundary, but you have to initiate this connection. So right now, you cannot initiate physical hugging easily, so you can initiate, energetic connection. That's what we're learning. You cannot depend on just physical touch for the time being. And you can initiate, the energetic touch. So that is another gift we're cultivating. In a sense, it's more long-lasting. And the other approach, including visualizing your loved ones and friends, and then you just feel in your energy body. Very somatic. It's not just mental, very somatic feeling. Good question. Thank you.
That was such a precious response. Thank you so much. Well, Master Mingtong, I wanted to ask you, what are you most looking forward to sharing in this course with those that are ready to take this journey with you?
I'm looking forward to, among everything I have shared, the teaching, the practice, the question, answer, but really it's this opportunity to be together and sharing this journey, sharing this process with each other. And it's really about sharing. It's really about the presence, about creating this energetic container, so that almost like this energetic community. So feel this deeper connection, deeper support, and deeper purpose. And so really acknowledging everything we're going to do, not only going to benefit yourself, but also benefiting your loved ones, your families, and your communities, and benefiting the human family as well, the earth family. So this purposefulness, So I'm really excited, for another opportunity, In my personal life, I feel like everything I'm doing, not only enjoying this opportunity, but also whatever work takes to create this opportunity. So a lot of work involved with that beyond just showing up, So, in the Chi Center, we have a big team, but now also working with Shift Network, a big team to create this opportunity for this happen. So I'm very grateful for that. So thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Master Mingtong. We're all really excited too. And I want to thank everyone for joining us and remind you that Immunity Building Qigong for Self-Healing begins on Wednesday, October 28th. And please visit qigongcourse.com. That's Qi spelled Qi, qigongcourse.com to learn more and to register. And just as a reminder, if you do register by midnight, October 24th, you're going to receive the special bonus of a video practice from Master Mingtong titled Meditation for Overcoming Fear and Anxiety. All right, Master Mingtong, I just want to share this has been such a wonderful time together and just invite you to share any final words for our listeners before we close up.
And just to send everyone blessing with a howla. We're going to learn how to use the howla for healing, for blessing. It means all is well and getting better. So howla to all of you, to everyone. Howla. Howla. To your mind, body, heart, spirit, to your wholeness. And to this precious day. I'm looking forward to see you another time, next time.
Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Master Mingtong, so much. Many blessings back to you. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. On behalf of all of us at the Shift Network, I wish you well and look forward to having you on this course or another one in the future. Many blessings.